Hello guys, today we're gonna be taking a look at all of my new Super Smash Bros. Characters. Let's go. I will be ranking them by my least favorite ones to my favorite ones. So let's go. First of all, my least favorite is Luigi because it's a nice figure. It's made from SHF, but his articulation is kind of butt. His sculpt is really nice, but his articulation is kind of butt. He's basically like a glorified statue. Yeah, his head is kind of loose. You can't really. He has a bend on like the elbow and knee, but it's kind of useless. And his hip articulation is not like that. Like his spread is like kind of bad, and like he can't really get up that high. I mean, he can get up pretty high, but not that high. And yeah, he can't even like look up, so that's a bummer. But the sculpt is really nice. I just don't know what poses to get him in. But yeah, it's a nice figure, but not my favorite. Let's go up to the next one. The next one is Ryu. This figure was made by Jada Toys. It has like a very simplistic like articulation style, but it's okay. It's not like the Marvel Legends where it has pins on the joints. This figure covers up all the pins. This figure is like actually really good. It's just like I wish like his face was more like. Actually, I don't have a problem with the face, but yeah. Even though it's like pretty low on the list, it doesn't mean I hate it. It's just there's better characters on this list. But I really like Street Fighter, and like Ryu is a nice character. But yeah, so Ryu. So this is a nice figure. You can get him into a lot of poses like this. Like you can do the Hadouken and the Shuriken, but yeah, this Ryu figure is pretty good. I totally recommend it. The next figure is Zero Shoot Samus. Now I reviewed her, including this Samus figure. This is designed from Other M. This figure is pretty good. Like she comes with like with the ponytail, but her ponytail actually broke, so I had to glue it on. But yeah, she has nice articulation. I wish that she was like. I wish she wasn't this skinny, but it's okay. Yeah. I also wish that she has like the Smash boots, like, that she had in the game, because these ones are kind of pathetic. Like in Smash Bros, like it came with like she could like the boots can like has like these fire effects. You could like burn opponents like when she kicks them. But yeah, that's a shame. And I also wish her hair was a little bit bigger, but still, this design from Other M, not Smash Bros. And she has good articulation. Yeah, she has the blaster, which is accurate. And I hope I get like a Ridley custom or Adam custom. Adam is like Samus's commander in Other M. But yeah. Yeah, she's a pretty good figure. Next. Then we got Mario. So this Mario is like absolutely perfect. Like this Mario like mocks all of the Mario figures from history, but there are some complaints though. I wish he came with like better articulation, like this armpit joint, like it's not good at all. Like it can go out this far and it can only go like, and it can only swivel. Plus he doesn't have a waist swivel. That's a shame. The Luigi also didn't have a face swivel, but this one, I think the SHF Mario should have a waist swivel so you can get like those dynamic poses. And but that's about it. That's all the complaints. I also might make like a custom head sculpt with him like yelling, because there's like a Jack specific Fire Mario that has like a yelling head and an angry head. All I just have to do is paint the hat red, and I have to give him a fireball accessory. But yeah, this Mario figure is peak. But there are there are actually 3 more figures in my Smash Bros collection that like mogs him, but still like Mario's the best. So yeah. Next up, we got Dark Pit. This is from Kid Icarus Uprising, and Dark Pit is actually one of my mains. So this is actually my first like Figma figure, because most of these figures are from Figma. But yeah, like he has pretty good articulation. It's just like the problem is like his waist, like it comes off like way too easily, and like he has like this an alternate face with him like looking to the side, which is, it's nice, but it's kind of annoying because he's only looking that side, and I feel like it restricts like any like poses. But still, like, it's a great figure with a bunch of nice articulation. I hope I get regular Pit soon, because regular Pit is also one of my mains. But yeah, Dark Pit is pretty sick. He comes with a lot of accessories and a lot of good articulation. I hope I get like, I'm hoping in the future I could like get really talented and like make a Palutena custom from Kid Icarus or Smash Bros. Yeah, Palutena. So I can go with my Dark Pit and maybe Pit. But yeah, this Dark Pit figure is peak. Now on to the second figure of my. This is my second favorite. It's regular Samus. This figure is so good. In fact, this is like one of the second most favorite figures in my collection. The first one, but guess what's my first favorite figure? But this is like my second most favorite character in my collection. She comes with like a really good points for articulation. She has like alternate hands and the nice sculpt work. There's problems with it. First of all, the alternate hands she comes with, they fall off way too easily. This is a problem. But this is a problem, like her open hand like this, like, it falls off way too easily. But so this is why I mostly keep her fist hand on. The second problem is like the waist articulation, but this waist articulation is pretty pathetic actually. Like you can barely like get any range with it. And also the cannon articulation. The default cannon on this, like it was very loose to like the alternate hands on her, but yeah, the original cannon kept on falling off, so I decided to put the cannon to like the ultimate cannon mode. But yeah, she comes with a really nice articulation. Like her knee joint can go up that far, which is impressive actually. She doesn't have a lot of head movement, but that's okay because you can like extend her head like this. This is her original head neck length, and if you like pull it up a little bit, you can get a little bit much more range, like her looking up, her looking down, her looking side to side. Yeah, so yeah, Samus is one of my favorite characters in my collection, not just my Super Smash Bros. Collection, but my whole ink collection itself. So yeah, Samus earned like mogs. Zero Suit Samus, Ryu, Mario, Luigi, and even Dark Pit, even though Dark Pit is one of my mains, but still. So regular Samus mogs, but guess who's on the number one spot on my Super Smash Bros. Collection that mogs every figure here. Let's move on. Oh shittings. Okay, I fixed Dark Pit, but now we move on to my holy grail, my favorite figure in my collection, like my whole collection, Figma Twilight Princess Link. This figure I've been wanting since the beginning of summer, and like finally at the end of the summer, like I finally got this figure, and it's peak. Like it's literally peak. Even though there's some like complaints about this figure though. First of all, I feel like this shield is like, it might come off really easily. It doesn't come off really easily, but I feel like it's about to break, so it's kind of fragile. And plus, like, the waist articulation, it kind of stresses me out because I could be posing him and it will pop out like that. Same, like, it's like something similar to like a dark pit, but like it's not really that relevant. In the sheath on this thing, it keeps on moving, and I'm afraid that the pig on the sheath might break, but I have no worries because this figure is brand new and it's fresh. He comes with a really good articulation, a really good master sword, which you can actually put in the back of him. Remove this part and you put it back on like that. You can put it on the sheath. This Figma Link figure is pretty awesome. He comes with a bunch of alternate face plates. Yeah, there's actually a DX version where he comes with like the beginner sword and like these like in the claw that could like grab stuff, but I didn't pick that one up because I only got the single release because like this was way more cheaper than the deluxe release, which goes for like $200 or $300, even $500, which is crazy. But I was able to get this on EUB for like 160 bucks, which if you really work for the money, it's not that bad actually. Like 160 bucks is not that bad for this figure, so I think it's worth it. Comes with really good like leather articulation, but the skirt piece kind of hinders the articulation here, but his spread is like very good though, so that's a positive. But yeah, this is actually one of my favorite figures in my collection right now. Like, I finally got this girl. I finally got it. Hell yeah. But yeah, also another complaint though is like when I remove the hands, like switch the other hands, the peg that comes with this hand, like it comes off with it, which is kind of annoying. I have to like dig for the joint to like remove it and put it back on him so I can switch the hands, which is kind of like a long process. And the shield, like it takes hella long to put it on him, but when you finally put it on him, it's peak. Holy voice crack. But yeah, this Figma Link is kind of cool, and I can't wait to expand the Super Smash Bros. Collection. Now in conclusion, I hope I really build like this really big Smash Bros. Collection. I hope, but that means I have to play the games with it. I'm not trying to be a LARPer low-key, so I'm planning to get Lucina, regular Pit, Mega Man, but probably not Sonic or Ness, because like I feel like those figures are like not really good and I don't really like those characters, so I might be breaking the rules for like Smash Bros. Collection. But still, what more figures I hope I get is like a custom Falcon, a custom Palatino, and also a custom Ridley. Yeah, custom Ridley. And I also hope that I could get, because I saw like this really nice Mega Man figure in like my collection, and like I have like this Game Boy which I have Mega Man on it, so yeah, I'll probably get that Mega Man. It's not the Jada Toys Mega Man, but it's a better Mega Man. I also hope to get this Samus from this version of Samus from like Metroid Prime 3, because Figma made a version of her in Metroid Prime 3, and I heard that it's low-key kind of better than the other M figure, because this Samus design is from other M. And I hope I get the Skyward Sword version of Link, because I actually own a Skyward Sword and I'm having a great time with that game. It's a peak game. I also hope that I could get the Storm Arena Ryu, because if I get it, he might get higher on this list, and yeah. Also, I hope I get a custom head sculpt for this Mario, and that's, yeah. So that's the future I'm hoping to get for the Super Smash Bros. Collection. So that's about it. See you in the next video.